And the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Average to Below Average Podcasting are Valentine's Day.
You have a deep, powerful, forceful voice.
That's because my dad would smack my hands when I was a kid growing up every time I talked in my high Irish lilt that I normally have.
Oh, hello, Dad.
Van Helsing. He hasn't spoken for years. He just keeps muttering, "No Van Helsing. No Van Helsing," over and over again. Baseball movies.
Leverage with your arm.
All right, well, let me explain this to you.
It.
What happens is the tendons healed improperly and tightened up his entire arm. It's very scientific.
Very scientific.
I can see why you wouldn't understand it.
I get it.
And the winner, if you can call it that, is JaZ Make a Podcast goes to the Oscars.
Low.
Little low?
Very low.
Yeah.
Low.
How does that sound? Swing low.
Sweet chariot.
Reminds you of that
That's
scene?
better.
The scene from Spaceballs.
Oh, is that in Spaceballs?
No, it wasn't Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, but it's Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen. And John Candy walks up and it's Princess Vespa. She's a bass.
Spaceballs 2.
Very excited
wrapped
for Spaceballs.
filming. I
Did they
understand.
wrap?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I saw something somewhere that said they'd wrapped.
I'm glad because two things. One, my worry after they announced it was they better film this thing before Mel Brooks dies. But knowing in retrospect, it's like, oh yeah, they must have already been almost done before they announced it.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Because you don't announce that
Yeah.
if Mel Brooks can't do it. And two, because now that we've talked about Mel Brooks, the curse of JaZ Make a Podcast.
Oh yes.
Yeah, this new thing. We're going to make it a thing.
Yeah, I felt badly about that.
Yeah. So how are you holding in? We've lost, since last record, basically, we've lost Vanderbeek and we've lost Eric Dane of
Eric
Valentine's
Dane.
Day fame.
I'm gay and I'm gonna play
In heaven.
in heaven.
Not coming back for Valentine's Day 2, I guess, now. Nor is Gary Marshall. Dropping like flies off that set.
He'll be written out. He was hit by a stray football. Turns out he couldn't play.
He could not play. He was a terrible quarterback the whole time. Well, welcome to JaZ Make a Podcast, not a musical appreciation podcast,
Except when it is.
which is not today.
Nope.
No music today. In fact, I will
None.
refuse to talk about, except actually there's probably one area where we'll talk a little bit of music. But
Yes.
before we get there,
Yes.
seen anything worth talking about lately, or have you done anything interesting?
Ellen and I watched Secret Agent. The Secret Agent. It's up for Best Picture.
Oh, from this year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm unaware of it.
And she liked it, and I did not.
That's my worry about going to new movies.
It really, and it's interesting, and it's thematically connected to what we're going to talk about today. I've seen a lot of movies that are up for, well, not a lot of movies, but I've seen movies that are up for Best Picture in the last number of years. And I was like, I kind of remember back in the day, like the movies that were up for Best Picture, you could kind of objectively say, yeah, I see why that's the case.
Yeah.
And now it's sort of,
I think ever since
Really?
Crash was up for, and I think won, if I'm not mistaken. And not David Cronenberg's Crash,
no,
the other one.
the other one.
Yeah. I feel it's been, and maybe that's just like my coming of age moment.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I don't have to be impressed by the Best Picture winner anymore.
No, and I remember seeing that movie and thinking,
Yeah. Yeah, that was sort of my reaction to it
okay.
as well.
Yeah.
Well, I have big news on what I've been watching. Since our previous record, I've gone back and I have almost finished both follow-up series to Wet Hot American Summer.
Oh, and you've been quite positive about them.
So I made a mistake, though.
Shoot.
I watched 10 Years Later because I thought that was the follow-up series to the movie, and it was not.
Interesting.
First Day of Camp was the one to watch first. So I watched them out of order. Finished 10 Years Later.
Is First Day of Camp kind of a prequel?
It is a prequel. It's literally, I think the whole series, I'm halfway through it now. I'm pretty sure the whole series is going to take place on literally the first day of camp, 1981.
Wow.
Whereas 10 Years Later takes place when they meet up on that scheduled meeting. I thought it was so brilliant. It's like, oh my God, they're treating all these characters as if we should have known them because they were in the last movie and they weren't there. Turns out they were introduced. They were introduced in the first day of camp, just not in the series I was watching.
Yeah. Well, one knows that you have always watched Return of the Jedi second in the trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah. Notoriously out of order. It is the first Star Wars movie I ever saw, was Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. I saw New Hope first, but Return of the Jedi was the first one I saw in theaters.
I remember I went to my friend Jesse Rudier's house, and he said, "Have you heard of Star Wars?" And I said, "No." And after I watched Return of the Jedi with him, it's like, how have I not heard of Star Wars until now? This is crazy. It's like Star Trek, but fun.
It's like there's a comedian out there who talks about the first time he had melted cheese on nachos. It's like, have you had this? Like, this is amazing. Can I have this again? Yeah, man. Anytime. The world's your oyster. You just melt the cheese, you pour it on nachos. Just cheese on nachos.
What an age he lived in.
What an age
when you could discover that.
What an age. Yep.
Well, do we want to jump into our what we're talking about today? Not a category, but in honor of the 98th Oscars, which are this Sunday, we're going to talk about the 59th Oscars.
Which are very important.
Because I messaged you and said, what year should we do? And you very quickly came back with 1987.
As I told you, for no reason whatsoever.
And having done the research now for this episode.
There is no reason.
There was no reason to do this year. So 1987 Oscars celebrating the films of 1986. And let me tell you, this was not a year like 1984.
No.
This does not have the bangers that 1984 had.
It does not have the bangers. That's true. That is true.
Hosted by Chevy Chase.
Oh, really?
Paul Hogan.
Paul Hogan.
Who I guess is the good Hogan now, historically. And Goldie Hawn.
Three
co-hosts. Goldie Hawn had hosted before. But what a trio. Like, wow. Notorious jackass Chevy Chase.
He was not invited back.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is probably the only thing. I wonder if this is around when he was doing... No, this must be pre-Chevy Chase show, when they gave him that talk show that bombed so bad because he was terrible at it.
Yes.
Goldie Hawn, probably one of the more underrated comedic talents, I would say, historically.
Totally. Yeah.
And then Paul Hogan.
Paul Hogan.
Also there.
Yeah.
Known for doing the one thing.
That thing.
That thing. It's not a knife.
Oh, yeah. Crocodile Dundee.
I'm sorry, were you thinking of Paul Hogan from a different thing from Crocodile Dundee?
You know what?
Are you familiar with his indie work?
I just wasn't. I was rapidly trying to catch up to who is Paul Hogan. And I got there, but
well,
there you go.
Paul Hogan, friend of the show. I want to apologize to you for
Thank you for your donation.
Thank you for keeping JaZ Make a podcast running.
Thank you, Paul Hogan.
Whenever we start the Patreon, we will always shout out Paul Hogan at the end of each episode. So I thought it would be fun to go through the Oscars category by category, talk about who was nominated, who won, and if we agree with that, and then look at 1986 in kind of a broader context.
Yep.
Does that work for you?
It works for me. And the other thing I'd like to hear your thoughts on as a film professional.
Yeah, in 1986.
In 1986, you were. Yeah. Why do we do the Academy Awards? And why are we so interested in it?
It is 100% cult of personality, and because the film industry loves to congratulate itself.
Yes.
That's
what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah, I think it's exclusively that. It's a matter of making all the money isn't good enough for the film industry. We also have to pat ourselves on the back for doing good art.
Do good art.
Yeah.
Are you, when you watch the Academy Awards, and I guess I'm assuming you do, and I don't.
I would honestly
year.
say often. Yeah, I'm like that every now and then.
Are there some categories where you think, by and large, they tend to get it right? That warrants an award. And then are there other categories where you feel it's more, say, politically motivated or culturally motivated?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be curious to know your thoughts on too. But looking at it, I would say more of the craft awards, the smaller awards. A really good one that I like is like best sound editing and sound mixing. I think those ones, generally speaking, they get it right. And it's hard to say get it right because I mean, who's going to narrow down from thousands of movies to these are the 4 best?
Yeah.
But the ones that get it, I feel generally in those categories tend to be worth it. Best visual effects, things like that, are usually pretty accurate. When I see the bigger categories, director, actor, actress, and best picture, that's where it feels to me like, oh, we should probably give Marty Scorsese an Oscar before he dies. What did he release this year? Departed? Yeah, sure. What the hell?
Whatever.
Why not? It's not Goodfellas, but it's fine.
I liked Departed. I got to tell you, I know that's not what we're talking about, but I enjoyed that film. Does it need to be Best Picture? I'm not sure. I've never really reflected on it. I just enjoy that film.
So I would have to go Best Picture wise. I'd have to go back and see what else was nominated. I remember thinking at the time it was not Best Picture, but I also am notorious. It feels like we kick off every episode talking about something I don't like. I am not a big Marty Scorsese fan. I enjoy some of his stuff. Goodfellas, I saw it for the first time last year.
Oh, really?
Loved it. It's fantastic. Love Goodfellas. King of Comedy, I watched right after, thinking it's like, okay, I should go through Scorsese.
Yeah.
And I think there's about half a good movie in there until it kind of overstays its welcome. The improvisation in it starts to feel like, you're just dragging stuff out. You're missing story beats. Loved Taxi Driver. Haven't seen it in 20 years, but loved it. Honestly, my favorite film of his, outside of Goodfellas now, is probably Shutter Island, which I know is not a traditional Scorsese movie.
I like that too. Yeah.
Really liked it. I think it's a great book too. Dennis Lehane.
Interesting.
Yeah, really good. But yeah, so Scorsese is hit and miss for me.
Yeah. Like Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah. Also want to apologize to friends of the show, Marty Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola.
Exactly. The check was received and we appreciate it.
But yeah, so for you, what's your history with the Oscars? You said you already gave away that you only watch it occasionally. Did you used to watch it more religiously?
I think it was more religious growing up. And I mean, what I enjoyed about it is printing off a ballot.
Yes.
And when I was younger, like say, 20, 25 years ago, even frankly longer, I would have seen a lot more of the movies.
Yeah.
And so you kind of felt a little bit more invested in guessing and having some fun with your family or some friends to see who could get out on top. And I had a really good friend in high school and university, and he loved the Oscars, probably still does. And he liked doing an essay every year about kind of who he thought should really deserve the big awards. So, within my friendship group, within family, there was a little bit of percolating interest in it every year. But now, I mean, I hardly see any movies, so I really don't care all that much. And, frankly, I think the world's got other issues, and maybe we don't need to
celebrate millionaires.
Celebrate all of this.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's celebrate 87.
Yeah, well, back when we could celebrate it. But yeah, just to follow up on that quickly, yeah, in the same sort of way. Like, you kind of need that group that's interested because it's not fun just as one person. No. Usually I will watch from Oscars and Golden Globes the monologues, like the opening sketches, monologues, whatever it is that comedian or actor has done. Because that's, frankly, to me, the most interesting part of it is seeing how they handle live TV. But without that group, yeah, like I was just looking, I just pulled up here the list of Best Picture nominees this year. I've seen one of them. I saw Sinners when it came out.
Yeah.
And I thought, very good. But I also liked it when it was called From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, really?
When I saw it in the 90s. And that was great. Yeah. But yeah, everything else I see on here, it's like, I'm interested in a few of these. I know of most of them, but largely I've not seen this stuff.
Yeah, like F1 is a good example. And I know we are way off our topic right now, but
I feel we're going to zip through the topic with how many movies that I've actually seen in 1986.
F1 is a good example. I watched F1. I liked F1. F1's the kind of movie that I like if you're going out on a Friday or Saturday night, hey, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was great. Like, really, Best Picture? I mean, I saw it a little bit more with Top Gun Maverick, kind of the same argument, but I'd say that was an overall a better movie.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like, well, that was a super fun movie. I really, really enjoyed that. Probably one of the best sequels ever. Mm-hmm. That's not Best Picture, though.
Was it up for Best Picture?
Yes.
Top Gun Maverick
was up for Best Picture.
Okay, you're right. Best Picture used to mean something.
Like, it used to mean something.
There's some artistry to it. And again, I'm saying this with all the love for Top Gun Maverick. I love that movie. But yeah, Best Picture, usually you feel like it's elevated. There's just something more to it.
And I appreciate in 77, Star Wars got nominated for Best Picture. But I can kind of see that as like, this was groundbreaking.
Yes.
There was, and if you think of the award is going to sort of award or recognize films that are going to have a lasting impact over decades. You will always think back, like, why do I know Star Wars was nominated in 77? Well, it's an impactful film. It didn't win, but you can make an argument for that.
Well, and that's part of what I want to do today is take a look at what was nominated in, thanks to you, 1987.
You're welcome. Listeners, you're welcome. Zach, you're welcome.
It's incredible how few movies I've actually seen from 1986. I didn't think about it and still starting to look into this. And it's just like, oh my, this Oscars year is mostly a black hole for me.
Oh, my favorite movies from 86 after doing some research were actually bombs from that year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So some of my favorite ones, you've got, I'm just looking at my notes here. Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes, I have that written down as the...
Highlander. Star Trek 4, Transformers the movie.
Star Trek 4 was not a bomb. Star Trek 4 was the fifth highest grossing film of the year.
Not a bomb. Not on the list for any Academy Awards, except
visual effects, isn't it?
Visual effects and music, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's that. Well, why don't we start by going through
Well, then I take everything back.
I don't want to end this podcast right now, but you're clearly wrong, and it's over.
I say good day to you. I think, by the way, your favorite film of all time, Labyrinth.
Oh, yeah. Clearly my favorite film of all time. I do love Labyrinth.
Is 86.
It is.
Aliens, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Crocodile Dundee. So, I mean, 86...
There's some stuff in there.
Great films that... and actually, this goes to a broader question. Like, those are some films that have clearly stood the test of time. Aren't necessarily reflected in the Academy Awards.
And that's always the interesting thing, is looking back at the Academy Awards and saying, okay, this is what we thought was the best and was worthy of awarding, but did it actually have that big an impact? And looking at this list that we're about to go through, I would argue these are wrong overall in terms of what ones represent the best films and the ones that would stand the test of time. Like, as an example, using Labyrinth as an example, I teach filmmaking to young adults, and I could ask them about Platoon. And I will get blank stares.
Really?
But if I mention Labyrinth, everybody knows Labyrinth.
Really?
Really.
See, I think I actually quite like Vietnam films because I think they're generally handled in a very interesting way. That they're not, generally speaking, rah. There's a lot of thought and a lot of reckoning going on in these films from American filmmakers who grew up in the time. So Platoon, especially directed by Oliver Stone, who was a Vietnam vet, I've always thought it's very, very poignant, very interesting, very powerful. I'm surprised that it's not on the radar.
Well, I don't know how much, in all seriousness, war movies in general, as a genre, kind of are on the radar for younger people now. Like, I remember growing up and having Indiana Jones being probably the best example of it, and that introduced me to the concept of like Nazis and things happening during a war. We got Saving Private Ryan not too long after that in the grand scheme of things. Like, I remember lots of war movies being made, but what have we had? Like, we had Dunkirk, we had All Quiet on the Western Front, Hacksaw Ridge, but I mean, these are all, and they're praised movies. But
Black Hawk Down.
Okay, well, Black Hawk Down's not that new. That's early 2000s?
Oh, sure, but Hacksaw Ridge isn't brand new either.
When's Hacksaw Ridge? I felt that was newer.
I don't know. Oh, what's that one? There was one released last year.
Are you thinking All Quiet on the Western Front?
No, well, there is All Quiet on the Western Front, which I'd like to watch, but Warfare or something.
Hacksaw Ridge is 2016. It's within a decade.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Then I take it back.
Yeah, you should. I don't want to end this podcast
My comment
right now,
is
but you're
withdrawn.
clearly wrong.
Clearly wrong.
I am going to win this podcast.
You already have. You already have.
I think we've clearly established nobody wins JaZ Make a podcast. There are only losers.
Let alone Eric Dane.
You're this close to a spit take into the mic. You're going to get me one of these days.
God, someday Eric Dane's poor daughters are going to be listening to this, and we're going straight to hell.
Draw that Patreon support immediately.
Right. JaZ goes to hell.
Yeah. We should do a series of podcasts that are in the vein of like Bill and Ted. That made me think of it with
I
Bill
like
and
that.
Ted's Bogus Journey and Bill and Ted's. What was the first one?
No,
Excellent Adventure.
Excellent Adventure.
And then Bogus Journey was the
Yeah.
sequel.
What was the third one?
I did not see it, so I don't know.
It's not great.
I have heard that.
It is not great.
It felt like we were in that era right then where it was all nostalgia, like sequels. Like let's see if we can get a franchise going for any of this. Which I did watch the new Muppet Show episode that they just released with Sabrina Carpenter.
I did not realize.
And well, you should go home and watch it so we can support it and get this show going again. It's the original Muppet Show style, the same caveat, the idea of special guest stars, and it was pretty darn good. We bookended it, went back to an episode that John Denver was the guest star
I knew you
on.
were going to say John Denver.
How'd you know?
I knew it.
Well, we had to do John Denver because we just watched Whisper of the Heart, the Hayao Miyazaki movie, where for some reason Japanese school kids are trying to rewrite the song Country Roads by John Denver to be about them graduating junior high. It makes as much sense as what I just said.
Gotcha.
But so because of that, I thought, let's do John Denver. Let's watch that Muppet
Really
episode.
going on a journey around here.
Oh, really? And I'm avoiding talking about the 1987 Oscars.
I know. Okay, so so spoiler alert. Platoon was Best Picture.
Do we want to start at the top and go down? Or
I don't know.
do we want-
You tell me. But we mentioned Platoon, so we talked about Platoon. I thought I would just say to the listeners out there, hey, that's why, because it had a good run, Best Director and Best Picture. But where do you want to start?
Well, why don't we, since we're talking Platoon right now, why don't we start with Best Picture, and then maybe I'll go to the bottom of my list and work my way up from the smaller awards.
Well, I've never seen A Room with a View.
Neither have I.
I've definitely seen Children of a Lesser God, but I don't really remember it.
I have not seen it.
I'm not sure I've seen Hannah and Her Sisters.
I have not seen it.
I think The Mission, by and large, now is largely considered to be a classic.
I am unaware of this movie. I'm going to pull it up right now. It's a 1986 British historical drama. What's it about? 1750s Jesuit priest father. Yeah, no, I've not seen this. I know nothing about this movie.
Well, you're missing out. Actually, The Mission is excellent.
Okay.
It really is. Terrific score, too.
So would you say, because I can't give a fair objective opinion on this, is Platoon the best picture out of those movies? I have seen Platoon. I really like Platoon.
Yes, I would say yes. But I would also say, look, you're 1986, so you are kind of 10 years after the end of the Vietnam War, probably 15 years after it was super, super intense.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fresh in people's minds. And I think that movie had a great narrative structure. I think Charlie Sheen turns in a very moving performance. And I think it was challenging to watch. I think it was the antithesis of, say, the Green Berets, sort of a John Wayne rah-rah take on Vietnam.
Yeah.
It was the start of kind of a lot of that, of those. I think Full Metal Jacket was the next year, 87 or 88.
Okay, I'll go with you on that. It's in that era.
Hamburger Hill. There were some excellent Vietnam movies, and I think this is probably one of the best. So yeah, I'd say it's a good one for for Best Picture.
We really start to see, I guess it sort of starts in the 70s. 70s we start to see that distrust of government happening. And the 80s it really blossoms into where you can get dystopian about things. Past just, there's a conspiracy and everybody's working against two, like we can fully go into like Running Man or something like that. Well, since we're talking, we might as well jump to Best Director, I think, right from that, because they kind of go hand in hand. Usually you win one, you win the other. Platoon also took Best Director for Oliver Stone. Other nominees, James Ivory for Room with a View, Roland Joffe for The Mission, Woody Allen for Hannah and Her Sisters, and I have seen this one, David Lynch for Blue Velvet.
R.I.P. David Lynch.
R.I.P. David Lynch. Oh, the curse strikes again. The curse of the JaZ Make a curse.
JaZ Make a curse. Well, so tell, like, what do you think? I mean, you'll have a much better sense of this than I will for director. Like, let me know. And I know some of these you haven't seen, but
yeah. So I mean, I'm not gonna talk about The Mission or Room with a View because I don't know the work of those directors enough. Hannah and Her Sisters, have not seen the film. Knowing Woody Allen, I haven't, and I've enjoyed some Woody Allen work. Bananas, I think, is still hilarious, very funny. But having seen a lot of Woody Allen, I don't know if I see a best director in there. He's got a distinct style. I don't know if he's ever wowed me to the point where it's like, that guy was the best director this year.
Is who's the director who did
I'm gonna need a little more.
I know.
A little more. The snapping. The snapping guy.
The snapping guy.
Yeah.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh, Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson. Is Woody Allen, is Wes Anderson a successor to Woody Allen?
Oh, I would, for sure.
Yeah.
And I would say Wes Anderson has exceeded what Woody Allen was doing.
Yeah.
I think Woody Allen, now I'm gonna keep going. Woody Allen was very witty and funny. Did you ever see What's Up, Tiger Lily?
No.
It is very funny. He bought I think it was a Hong Kong spy movie and redubbed it into English about like a missing egg roll recipe or something.
Oh.
And he also did like the first ever that I saw director's commentary. In the middle of the movie, it cuts to somebody interviewing Woody Allen about the decisions he's making in the movie. And my favorite part is something ridiculous happens. And the interviewer cuts to them. The interviewer says, "Well, would you like to explain that part to us, Woody?" He goes, "No."
It's funny.
It's pretty funny.
It's funny.
It worked for me.
I like it.
But yeah, Wes Anderson, I think what Wes Anderson does, I think he's got generally speaking, more emotional resonance.
Yeah, I do.
And I think he's a better cinematographer. He's got a better eye for directing the camera than I think Woody Allen did.
Interesting.
Which part of that comes from he's also starting 20, 30 years later. Mm-hmm. So there's more film history there to pull from. But I mean, I don't think, unless you showed me a frame of the movie that has Woody Allen in it, I'd be able to see a frame of a Woody Allen movie and say, that's a Woody Allen movie. Whereas Wes Anderson.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. And you can pick it out really, really easily.
Yeah.
For Wes Anderson, yeah.
Yeah. But David Lynch, Blue Velvet, I want to talk about it here. I think there's a case to be made that David Lynch should win this award.
Interesting. Okay.
Blue Velvet is a fantastic movie. And
does it feature Blue Velvet?
From what I remember,
is it a horse?
Yeah, Blue Velvet's the horse. At the end, he wakes up in the
20 on Blue Velvet.
It's a horse racing movie. Have you seen Blue Velvet?
I have not.
It is one of the greatest Dennis Hopper performances I've ever seen. Of course, Kyle MacLachlan's in it because he's in every, I was going to say Woody Allen movie, David Lynch movie. Who else is in it? What's her name? Rossellini? Isabella Rossellini?
See, you did it there.
Snapping, but I got to the name. The snap pushed me there.
Yeah.
Fantastic film. Organized crime, dystopian suburban environment, and largely a commentary on that growing American dream middle class sort of family, or I shouldn't say family. I can't remember if it is a family or a person, but that white picket fence. The opening, I think it's the opening shot, is this great sort of tracking shot up through the dirt, and you see all these worms and the creepy crawlies going through the dirt. And then it ends on, perfect suburban home, nice picket fence and everything.
Oh, that's an interesting shot.
It's great. It's a fantastic film. So I would definitely make a case. I think you can probably split this one. Best Picture can go to Platoon of what they nominated, but I would probably give Best Director to David Lynch.
And so do you think some of that for Platoon is, again, because the Vietnam War is maybe a bit in the zeitgeist, or maybe it was just starting to be challenged, like visually and viscerally. And then Oliver Stone's also a Vietnam vet. Like, is there some of that, to my earlier question, that's going on, that's going beyond just technical consideration.
100%. It's totally a political thing there. And it's probably even subconscious. I'm not saying they said that because a Vietnam vet, this is important right now, so they gave it to him.
Right.
But it's just, this was an acceptable film to make at this point. Like, you couldn't have made it before.
Yeah.
And now it's like, yes, this is revolutionary and groundbreaking. And was it the best film of the year? Maybe. I like Blue Velvet a hell of a lot more.
Interesting.
Than Platoon.
Okay.
But Blue Velvet is weird. And it's David Lynch.
It's funny because David Lynch doesn't tend to do weird films.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No, he's known for very straightforward. Well, I think did he win Best Picture for Elephant Man? Which is his most straightforward, non-David Lynchian film.
That's a really interesting question.
He made an acceptable film, and I'm pretty sure it was up for if it didn't win Best Picture. Eric Stoltz, star
of Back to the Future.
Yes.
In another dimension.
Better Back to the Future.
Better than the darker.
The Back to the Future we deserve from the dark timeline.
I can't believe he killed Biff.
Okay, looking down, should we go to Best Actor in a Leading Role?
Do it.
Okay. So I'll go from the bottom up. James Woods in Salvador as Richard Boyle. William Hurt from Children of a Lesser God as James Leeds. Bob Hoskins, best known as Super Mario Bob Hoskins, as Mona Lisa. In Mona Lisa as George. Dexter Gordon in Round Midnight as Dale Turner. Then the winner, Paul Newman, Color of Money, Fast Eddie Felson.
I've definitely seen Color of Money, but not recently.
This entire category is a black hole for me.
Yeah, I mean, Paul Newman is awesome sauce.
Yeah.
And great salad dressing.
Just
don't
the best.
Get me
I don't know how he keeps making it. He's been dead for a while.
I don't get it. James Woods.
I enjoy James Woods.
I enjoy James Woods as well. William Hurt, R.I.P. William Hurt. I recall thinking Children of a Lesser God was a good movie.
We might want to revisit how we do this format in the future. This is largely we haven't seen any of this stuff.
Do you have a crickets?
Yeah. I'll put it in post because I think we just loop it for the whole episode.
So, okay, Paul Newman, Color of Money, which is a sequel to The Hustler from 1961-ish.
Yeah. I'm aware of that.
Yeah. I mean, this one again seems like, hey, it's Paul Newman. And
let's give him the Lifetime Achievement Oscar.
You should probably get an award before Paul Newman stops making movies.
Yeah. And he went another 20 years
or so
after this?
Yeah, I think
I don't know how well he went a while for sure.
Yep.
So I'm trying to remember Road to Perdition was late 90s, early 2000s.
Yep. Yeah, I think so.
He's good in that. He's good in everything.
Of course, he's Paul Newman.
Now up there with the Sundance Kid.
Yeah, you beat me to it. You son of a bitch. I was gonna kill with that one.
Okay, I'm gonna move pretty fast. We're on Best Actress now.
Yeah. Well,
I'd also like to point out actually Best Actor. Who is Dexter Gordon? I have never heard that name before.
I don't know. We should look him up.
Or we can keep moving.
Yeah, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Best Actress. You want to give them to me?
So it's Marlee Matlin, Children of a Lesser God, as Sarah Norman. Jane Fonda, The Morning After, as Alex Sternbergen. Sissy Spacek, Crimes of the Heart, as Babe McGrath. Kathleen Turner of the Kathleen Turner Overdrive. For Peggy Sue Got Married, as Peggy Sue Bodell. And this should be the winner, Sigourney Weaver in Aliens.
Yeah. Yeah, I have not seen any of the other things in there.
Yeah, exactly. Based on what I've seen, definitely that person should be the winner.
Yeah, I mean, it feels, again, like we were just talking about with David Lynch, it's not a traditional Oscar-winning role, but it was a groundbreaking role, and I'm willing to bet out of all those roles, the one that was the most important to cinema going forward.
Yeah, in all honesty, I mean, well, I've seen Peggy Sue Got Married, but Sigourney Weaver's performance in Aliens is legendary.
Oh yeah,
it comes up all the time in conversations about that movie, about her and her filmography, about representations of heroic women in cinema. Like, she's basically the OG for that.
Yes.
And I think, all honesty, that would have been a really good choice. I mean, Marlee Matlin, who we've seen in tons of stuff, I know. I think she was deaf or is deaf. She might still be alive. You don't know.
I thought you were going to say she might still be deaf.
She might still be deaf. She was deaf at the time.
Yes, she is still deaf and is still alive. Yeah, look at that. I mean, there's a lot of great actors in there. I like the Kathleen Turner Overdrive joke. Would it be Taking Care of Douglas then?
Yes.
Romancing the Stone reference.
Romancing the bone. Too much?
Jane Fonda. No, just right.
Just right.
Just the right amount of bone.
Okay, got that.
Jane Fonda, I really like. I haven't seen The Morning After, but I really like her as an actress. Kathleen Turner, yeah, I really like. We all know Marlee Matlin. But yeah, there's only one role in there that I can easily look at and say, wow.
Yeah.
That is the one to look back at as this changed the way women could be portrayed.
Yes.
In Hollywood.
Yeah, totally.
Best actor in a supporting role. Michael Caine won for Hannah and Her Sisters.
No, it's pronounced Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael
The
Caine.
key to doing a good Michael Caine impression is to speak every word as if it's its own sentence.
Jeez, you're good at that. Wow.
This is the thing. I can't believe I didn't go into voice acting.
Should we do a dramatic reading of Michael Caine doing Muppet Christmas Carol later this year?
Why don't maybe end of
I'll
the
do
season.
Kermit.
I hope.
Hey, Mr. Scrooge.
Maybe in the season we do a dramatic reading of the script for JaZ 3, starring Michael Caine, The Revenge.
I love it.
Michael Caine, Tom Berenger in Platoon, Willem Dafoe in Platoon, Denholm Elliott in Room with a View, and Dennis Hopper in Hoosiers. Not even Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet.
Yeah, that's, it's interesting. It's interesting Hoosiers is not more noted on this list. Mm-hmm. First, I like Dennis Hopper in Hoosiers, but I don't think it's really warranting a best supporting actor. He's not actually in the movie that much.
And I'm going to throw out there, I don't think Hoosiers is as good as a lot of people think it is.
I liked it.
I think it's fine.
You know what? If it came out in 2026, it'd be on the list.
It would be on the list for
Best Picture.
Oh, probably. And I would still say it's fine.
It is. It's fine.
I mean, I get, so if I put myself in 1986 worldview, I understand that Hoosiers is now the movie in 2026 that has defined a series of sports movies. Like, I think there's really 3 sports movies that you can use as the prototypes for everything.
Rudy.
I wasn't going to say Rudy.
Young Blood.
Blades of Steel.
Slapshot.
Well, okay. I've got Hoosiers.
Yep.
I've got Rocky.
Yep.
And I've got Bad News Bears.
Oh, yeah.
And I think from those 3, everything else comes out of those 3.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Now, Slapshot is earlier, so I guess technically you could say Slapshots is Bad News Bears, so maybe that's the prototypical one for that. But there's those sorts of 3 storylines are really what's there. It's either the down on their luck team or the underdog but really good team, or you're snapping for.
I know what you're doing.
What's that?
You're trying to take us on a journey somewhere else
Because it's more fun. It's more fun to. What's the point if we only stick to this terrible concept we came up with?
I don't know why you chose 1987.
I did agree, so it's really on me.
All right. So, okay. I think Tom Berenger and Willem Dafoe's performances in Platoon were excellent.
Yes, agreed.
So why they didn't get the nod, especially given you've got Platoon as Best Picture, Platoon as Best Director, or Oliver Stone as Best Director.
Maybe they had to spread it around. Could be a political thing. Maybe Michael Caine was excellent.
It's interesting that Charlie Sheen does not show up on the Best Actor nominee list.
Yes, I didn't think about that till right now, but yeah, everybody around him was so good. They were really holding
down the fort. I honestly think, Charlie Sheen's a bit of a disaster. But he was excellent in Platoon.
Yeah,
excellent.
Yeah, I would still say generally I like his comedic work better than his dramatic work.
Oh, totally.
But
100%.
but excellent in Platoon. Best Actress, Diane Wiest.
Yeah, remember
two weeks in a row.
I mentioned Diane Wiest.
Yes, and I looked her up and it's like, oh, I do know Diane Wiest.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
I knew you would.
Over Tess Harper, who I don't know. Over Piper Laurie, who I don't know. Over Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio.
Did she date Tom Cruise?
Let's just say yes.
Sure.
I don't. Do you want me to look that up?
No.
And over Maggie Smith,
Dame Maggie Smith, R.I.P.
The curse strikes again. Maggie Smith, and I won't take us on a long journey, but looked like she was 90 years old from about 1982 on.
I agree.
And it's incredible how she pulled that off. And I know you said don't do it, but I am looking into if she dated Tom Cruise.
Piper Laurie. There's a name you don't hear
Nope.
much anymore.
Do you know Piper Laurie?
No, I don't know.
I have no idea who this is. Best writing.
Well, this,
Sorry, I just looked at the category for the first time.
what, screenplay?
Best screenplay. But yeah, screenplay written directly for the screen.
Well, this one's interesting again, because when you're looking at things from the benefit of time and 30,000 feet, you kind of wonder why, if Platoon is the best picture and it's got the best director, shouldn't like those dots connect to the screenplay?
You would think, especially with that sort of a film, there's times where I could see something like if, and I don't remember if it was up for, but if like an Avatar was up for or won Best Picture, I would say, okay, that's because of directing, acting, editing, effects, but probably not because of the screenplay.
Well, you got that right.
But Platoon, yeah, it had a strong script. It was good.
I think so.
And Oliver Stone is on there again with Salvador,
Yes.
but not Platoon.
But not Platoon.
But I love that Crocodile Dundee.
Paul Hogan.
Paul Hogan's
who
Crocodile
was
Dundee.
hosting and up for best screenplay.
Could you believe if the host won the Oscar for best screenplay?
Remember when Anne Hathaway and what's his knuckles hosted?
Was it Neil Patrick Harris?
It was not Neil Patrick Harris.
Can it be?
It would have been more fun.
Who was it?
It
Who'd she
was
host with?
Franco, James Franco.
Oh, yeah. No wonder.
and I think
forgot
they were
that.
both up for awards that night too.
Man,
Yeah.
there was a time when James Franco was like
He was
top shelf.
top shelf. Was it 127 hours?
Yeah, I think he won for that best actor.
He was nominated. I don't know if he won.
I think he did. I could be wrong.
Fans, write in, tell us.
James Franco, right?
I thought he was great. Like I thought.
Yeah.
That,
There's a lot of James Franco performances I really enjoyed.
yeah, just maybe not in his acting class.
Yeah, it just seems like a Chevy Chase kind of not maybe a good person.
Maybe not awesome.
Maybe. Did you see Spring Breakers, the Lars von Trier movie?
Spring Breakers. Spring Breakers.
No, that was the opening of the Sega Genesis video game.
Yeah, but doesn't he do that in that movie?
Does he? I don't remember.
I know.
I remember him being very good in it.
He was excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I'm more of a Dave Franco fan.
well, he still gets work.
He does.
So it's easier to be a Dave Franco fan. It's hard to still stand up for James Franco.
That's true. Dave Franco, though, was excellent in 21 Jump Street.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic.
Thought he was hilarious.
Also very good in Disaster Artist.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
You know what? Read the book first and watch The Room first.
I've tried watching bits of The Room, and it's so bad.
No, you have to sit down and you have to. Maybe this is one we'll do a screening with all of our fans. And we'll go watch The Room.
I love it.
The Room is great. I love The Room. It's a masterpiece in a certain way, but that's a whole different episode.
All right, we're not going there.
Okay. Screenplay based on material from another medium. Room with a View wins. Children of Lesser God, Color of Money, Crimes of the Heart. Stand By Me makes an appearance.
Stand By Me, interesting.
I would say Stand By Me is another one that probably has more staying power than a lot of the films in here.
Oh, totally, yeah.
I don't know for a current generation, like when I say about like students of mine, young adults, I don't know how aware of Stand By Me they are, but that was a very important movie for a long time.
Well, a great coming of age film. Although I'd say for coming of age films, I actually kind of like American Graffiti more than Stand By Me. Although I appreciate they're very different.
Yeah. I do enjoy
films.
American Graffiti.
But I liked Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob Reiner, R.I.P.
Yeah, and it certainly gets you in the feels at the end when he's sort of narrating where everybody went after that.
Yeah. Again, showing how versatile a director Rob Reiner was.
Yeah.
I don't remember where he is in his career in 1986. Like, when's Princess Bride? It's later, I think. Isn't that like 88 or something?
Yeah, I think
Spinal
you're
Tap,
right.
obviously earlier.
Yeah.
But I mean, so yeah,
He's mid-career.
yeah. So he's made a lot of good movies at this point. Has many more to go, but one of those guys that could transition genres, no trouble. I've actually seen everything in the best foreign language film category.
Are you
Lying? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip that one because I have even less to say.
Best original score, our buddy Ennio Morricone for The Mission, which I'm already aware of. That's an excellent score. It features prominently in the 100 Greatest Film Scores book.
This is interesting. My list does not say that. That's who won Best Original Score.
Well, then my list is probably wrong.
Where is your list from?
My list is from the interwebs.
Well, obviously all our lists are from the interwebs. Which interweb source did you use?
But I asked AI, hey, AI, can you tell me who won all the major awards at the 1987 Academy Awards?
That's exactly what I did, and the first 6 categories came back wrong.
Oh, well, that makes it more exciting.
Yeah, that's good. I've got Round Midnight by Herbie Hancock winning.
So should we... Is yours an AI list as well?
No, mine's Wikipedia, which somehow has become far more reliable.
Very reliable. Because I was going to say we could have a bet right now and then go look it up. And
That's not a
solve
bad
this.
idea. I wonder if I can quickly find...
While you are doing that, best visual effects, Aliens. I think that's a great win.
Okay, hang on here. Who else was up for Best Visual Effects?
I don't have the nominees. I have the winner here.
So I've got Aliens winning. Little Shop of Horrors was up. And that's pretty good too.
Yeah, I'd still say Aliens.
No,
wins that
Aliens
one.
definitely should win. Little Shop of Horrors had that schmaltzy, cheesy sort of appeal to it, which I loved. Poltergeist 2, also very good effects.
Oh, interesting.
Not the best Poltergeist movie, but really good effects work in that movie. And I think that's the one that has the priest in it that was just super creepy and fantastic in that. Okay, I'm trying to find the actual Academy Awards. 59th Academy Awards. Okay.
While you're doing that, best cinematography went to Chris Menges.
That is correct.
For The Mission.
I am now looking at the official Academy site, and that is correct.
I was right?
You were right. I don't know if that's what I had or not.
Oh, well, no. But we were talking about original score, weren't we?
Oh, yeah. Dude, sorry, I was checking everything now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well,
Sorry, I'll check.
cinematography for The Mission, I think that makes good sense. That was a really beautiful film.
Okay, original score winner, Round Midnight, Herbie Hancock.
Jeez, you know
Aliens was up there, Hoot from James Horner, Hoosiers from Jerry Goldsmith, The Mission from Ennio Morricone, and Star Trek 4 from Leonard Roseman.
Oh, it should have been Star Trek 4. Actually, that was a good score.
It was
a good one.
It felt very Christmassy.
It did.
Yeah,
Yes.
lots
I agree.
of bells.
Lots of bells
in that one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, I'm going back to my Wikipedia list. I trust the Wikipedia list.
As you should.
You're checking your watch. Are you bored or something?
No, I got to pick up my kid, though, from dance.
Oh, okay.
No. We have plenty of time.
Oh, that's good because
We have plenty of time.
we have a special gift for the.
Settle in. Settle in.
I was gonna say we're gonna do 86 and 87.
87.
We're gonna go until we have a year where we've seen most of it.
Going.
Best sound went to Platoon. Aliens nominated. Heartbreak Ridge nominated. Star Trek 4 nominated. Top Gun makes the appearance there.
Oh, for best original song?
No, I went to best sound now.
Oh, yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah. Yep. Platoon's good.
Yeah.
Top Gun should be up there. I mean, what was the best song this year? Best original song went to Top Gun, got best original song.
But so is Highway to the Danger Zone was that not written for Top Gun? Because it's clearly the better song.
But this happens all the time. You'll see like the one that's like, I would argue Back to the Future, Power of Love is the second best Huey Lewis song on that soundtrack.
What would be number one?
Back in Time.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think is a better
Gotta
song.
get back in time.
Yeah. Great Huey Lewis song.
That's you win. I agree. I don't like Take My Breath Away, but I do love Highway to the Danger Zone. And I love it. It's so good. Mm-hmm. And to our long-running commentary about this list, what has become more iconic out of Top Gun?
Oh.
Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yes.
Because for the sequel, they haul it out again.
Yeah.
And I was in the theater thinking, are they really going to just do it again? Yep,
And they do.
sure are.
They just did it again with modern filmmaking techniques. So actually, that's a good point. Did they bring back Take My Breath Away?
They did not.
I didn't think so.
No.
And that's good. That was the right instinct.
Yeah, they got Lady Gaga sang some song at the end of that movie.
Sang some song.
sang
And what song are we
something.
going to be talking about 20 years from now? Highway to the Danger Zone. This is actually interesting because it seems like original song. This is where you can start to get some of the films that frankly were more popular that year into the Oscars. And it's why so many animated films always end with an original song and they just put it over the credits or something so they can get into this category. So we've got Gloria Love from Karate Kid Part 2. Where is it? Life in a Looking Glass from That's Life. I don't know that one. Mean Green Mother from Outer Space, Little Shop of Horrors, and Somewhere Out There from An American Tail.
Oh,
Which is also worth talking about. An American Tail is a fantastic movie.
yeah. The mouse.
Yeah, it's about a mouse.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, Amblin Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, not your thing.
The mouse.
No, I actually enjoyed Five Goes West a little more.
Ah.
Not technically as good a movie, but more fun.
You know, you remember the animated Sherlock Holmes movie when Sherlock Holmes was a mouse?
Oh, great! That was this year. Great Mouse Detective.
Great Mouse Detective.
Yes, it's a great movie.
I love Great
It's
Mouse
so
Detective.
good.
Yeah.
Like Great Mouse Detective and Fievel and American Tail, I think are two very forgotten and underappreciated animated classics.
Well, don't forget, coming out of this year, 1986, Transformers the movie.
Yes, that's true. No, I did not forget that. I just chose not to mention that in forgotten animated classics. I was never a Transformers guy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I say good day to you, sir.
I think Transformers got best when Michael Bay took it over because at least in the spectacle felt like what it could be.
Yeah, all right.
Story-wise, probably on par.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah, it was bad, but I would argue Transformers has always been bad story-wise.
Come on.
Until you get to the graphic novels, Transformers meets My Little Pony is pretty fantastic.
Ooh, that's a crossover we're all looking for. Mm-hmm. Again, when I look at some of the other films from that year
Yeah.
that don't necessarily get mentioned all that much in the Academy Award listing, but I think are really standouts: Top Gun, Aliens, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Crocodile Dundee, The Fly,
Yeah, of course, The Fly.
Little Shop of Horrors, Stand By Me, Pretty in Pink, Color of Money, Highlander, Big Trouble in Little China, Star Trek 4, Howard the Duck, Labyrinth. I mean, there actually were a lot of
good movies
great
that
films
year.
that are still talked about today.
Oh,
maybe Howard the
100%.
Duck isn't great, but at least it gets talked about.
I've also got Mosquito Coast on my list. Was that
Oh,
year?
that-
Heat was 1986.
Heat was not.
Heat was, sorry, not the one you're thinking of. It's Heat starring Burt Reynolds. I just put that on there to be able to do that exact bit with you.
That's great.
Yeah, nobody knows that.
We didn't even set that up.
No,
Fans.
that was live.
That was live.
Sid and Nancy was that year. Manhunter, which was Michael Mann, and was the first Hannibal Lecter movie.
Yeah.
Was that year.
Yeah.
You said The Fly. Did you say Howard the Duck?
Yes.
Howard the Duck was that year. Flight of the Navigator.
Oh, I like Flight
Flight of the Navigator was so good. Pee Wee
like
Herman
it.
as an alien spaceship.
Yeah.
It was great.
It's weirdly dark.
Oh, yeah.
I read up on it and I'd forgotten, like, he gets transported, I think, forward in time. His family all thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
And, like, it's
Yeah, it's
a bit gnarly.
That was like family films in the 80s, though. Like a little darker than what we generally get today.
Yes.
I also want to mention, what else do I have on here? Maximum Overdrive, I don't think you mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
Which I would argue it's terrible, but it has had staying power.
take that
because no, why? Why do I need to take that back?
Maximum Overdrive is awesome.
Okay. I don't. Maybe we're talking. Are you thinking the Maximum Overdrive starring Burt Reynolds?
Burt Reynolds in Maximum Overdrive.
Just a cowboy hat and nothing else. But I think in the era of YouTube, when there's so many people reviewing things and doing essentially what we're doing, but better. Maximum Overdrive has found new life because it is so off the wall, like so many of those Stephen King's 80s, 90s movies were. What else do I have on my list? Short Circuit was 86.
That was 86?
That was 86.
I like Short Circuit.
I did too.
Number 5.
I remember
It's
seeing
alive.
it when I lived in Japan. Somebody had it on Laserdisc. I remember being shoved into somebody's attic.
Japan in 1986?
No, I was not there in 1986. They had it on Laserdisc.
Gotcha.
I was there after 1986. I think it was 92. But yeah, I remember watching it there for the first time, seeing that. The Money Pit, 1986.
The Money Pit.
Which ran
Tom Hanks.
like endlessly on cable
Yeah.
when I was a kid.
Everyone's seen it.
Yeah, it was because it was always on because it was a notorious bomb. Pretty in Pink was 86.
Yep.
The Delta Force, Chuck Norris. Like Chuck Norris was in his heyday here.
Chuck Norris is still in his heyday.
Good point. I gotta be careful to punch me through this mic. Do you know what's under his beard?
Yeah, another
fist. I thought I might be able to get you.
My favorite one there is Chuck Norris's Tears Cure Cancer. Too bad he never cries.
Also, thank you, Chuck Norris, for supporting the podcast. Okay, I want to go through one other thing I prepared.
Okay.
I have the 10 highest grossing films of 1986.
Okay.
Do you want to try to just get them, or do you want to try to go in order?
Let me toss out a few and you tell me if I'm even on the list.
All right, sounds good.
I would bet you Platoon's on the list.
Platoon is number 3 with, I've rounded these numbers, but 138 million in the box office.
Okay, I bet you Star Trek 4 is on the list.
Star Trek 4 is number 5 with 110 million.
Top Gun.
Top Gun's number 1 with a bullet, 180 million.
Did I say Aliens yet?
You did not say Aliens. Aliens, surprisingly, number 7. Top
Interesting.
10, which is good, but like we're so used to James Cameron being just destroys box office. It was 86 million for Aliens.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes, that's okay. We haven't talked about that one really yet. Ferris Bueller,
Yeah.
86. 70 million, number 10, rounding out the top 10.
Ooh, Crocodile Dundee.
Number 2, 175.
Wow. So how many have I gotten thus far?
You have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 5, number 7, and number 10. So you have 6. You have 4 that you have not gotten yet.
Little Shop of Horrors.
No, I'm sorry, not in the top 10. Some of these get
So
pretty
three,
obscure.
3 strikes and a moat. How's that?
Sure, let's do that.
Okay.
Or I could just drag this out.
Pretty in Pink.
Not top 10, surprisingly.
Color of Money.
Color Money, not top 10.
All right, I'm
so that's 3 strikes, you're out. Coming in at number 9 is Ruthless People.
Oh, I was going to guess that.
Yeah, I mean...
I was going to guess that.
If I had just given you the first letter, it just got...
Ruthless People.
Yeah, exactly. 72 million. The Golden Child at number 8 with 80 million.
Oh, that Eddie Murphy.
Yes. As far as I remember, it's Eddie Murphy. I didn't actually look and see if it's a different one, but I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Yeah.
Number 6, Rodney Dangerfield Classic. Back to School.
Back to School. Remember, the best thing about kids is making them. I get no respect.
A girl called me. Girl told me to come over. Nobody was home. I went over. Nobody was home. So what? Let's dance. It's a little more of a Fred Flintstone than a Rodney Dangerfield, I think.
And doesn't he join the diving team at the end of that movie?
Oh, God, I don't even remember. I think you're right. I remember if you want the most like unacceptable in a modern lens Rodney Dangerfield movie, do you remember Ladybugs?
Oh, no.
Where like to score with a woman, he decides to coach or maybe it was a sentence from like a drunk driving thing, but he has to coach a girls' soccer team. For something, he has no kid on this, no stake in this game. He has to go coach a girls' soccer team. He doesn't like that they're not good. So he gets a boy to dress up as a girl,
Yeah.
which makes them good immediately,
Yeah.
causing all sorts of confusion for that young man. Like, why did I choose to be in a Rodney Dangerfield movie?
That sounds like the 80s.
Yeah, it sure was. Was that everything? Oh, and number 4, Karate Kid 2.
Karate Kid 2.
Karate Kid harder.
More kidder.
More kidder.
Karate Kid 2, I didn't mind.
Yep.
It's all right.
My favorite was the one with Hilary Swank.
Karate Kid 4?
Less penis.
3 penis wine?
Penis on, penis off. I don't remember that one. I was kidding. I never saw that one. I had no desire to see it.
JaZ makes a bomb. Worst episode ever.
Well, thanks everybody for listening to the final episode of JaZ Make a Podcast. Want to remind everybody, slam that like button, slam that subscribe button, and most importantly,
Slam Eva.
see everyone next time. Thanks for listening to this episode of JaZ Make a Podcast. For more JaZ Make a Podcast, be sure to follow us on your social platform of choice, as long as that choice is Instagram. You can find us at JaZ Make a Podcast. That's JAZ Make a Podcast.